Hello, my name is Devansh, and my project is Autonomous Threat Intel Curator, and this is designed for security practitioners in mind. So the main problem is we see new vulnerabilities, advisories, and attack write-ups every day. And when you're in a SOC, you don't really have time to go through them all, and not all of them applies to your stack anyway. So the real question isn't what's new; it's what's new that could actually hit us, and could we even see it in our logs? So why agents? Um, a tool that just summarizes feeds is a newsletter, not an agent. The value here is the judgment. When a threat names a product, matching it to our stack is a fact. So that is done via plain code logic. But when a new phishing kit, which has no fish version number, deciding if that's relevant means reading it and reasoning, and that's where LLM earns its place. Code where it's deterministic, AI only where there's real judgment. Um, so now the architecture part. An MCP server pulls Intel from NVD, RSS feeds, and GitHub. Before anything reaches a model, a security screen checks it for prompt injection. The item gets routed um, through a deterministic filter. Everything else goes to an LLM relevance analyzer. Relevant items are grounded against NVD records, so a malicious blog can't lie about a CVE. A generator, hunt quite generator then writes a hunt guide, a KQL, and Sigma queries, which is really helpful to us as we can take that directly and go hunt. Uh, the critic node validates those queries and repairs them if they are malformed. Finally, everything is ranked into one briefing, which is done by the briefing assembler. Okay, so I've been hitting some rate limits, so I just ran the execution of my project here. You can see it's curating from different feeds and sources, and the warning part here is the screen check, which looks for prompt injection, and this is where it actually quarantined the item. This was force-fed by me. Let's go to the briefing part. So this is the briefing that it generated. 3 advisories, actionable threats, which two. It's the first one, PanOS, RCE. You can see the hunt queries, the QL, and the Sigma queries, which were all created. This is something that we can take and just go. This is my anti-gravity IDE setup, and I could build this entirely with anti-gravity. This was used. I used Agent CLI, which is on ADK 2.0, and this is the first time my job it wasn't fighting my own code. It was deciding what to build, the architecture, the design choice, the security model, and reviewing every phase. I fed one spec at a time. It wasn't a one-shot experiment, and I had to be specific and check its work. So here's one live example. Not live, just here's an example. I used the test CV, which happened to collide with a real one in NVD, and the grounding step quietly overwrote my data with the wrong record. Catching that and fixing it to fail honestly instead of confidently being wrong is exactly the kind of review this way of building actually needs. Um, and this will eventually merge into my AI SOC project, which is something that I'm working on the side, which is a multi-agent system with a SOC brain, which triages, tests, and create detection rules. And it can also work as a standalone project as a threat intel curator. Thank you for the patience in going through this.